Hi, this is Vincent Drambuie. Oh my God, I'm in Branson, Missouri. God help me. Oh wait, I'm in Las Vegas. Woohoo!
I am here with the fabulous Bettina May, and I'm going to ask her a few questions. You are known as the Canadian ambassador of Burlesque. Now, how did you become to be known as the Canadian ambassador of Burlesque?
Well, I've been touring a long time, and a couple years ago I got what I'm pretty sure is the first ever work visa to come down to the U.S. and travel and do burlesque and teach my pinup classes. So I've been doing that for a couple years, and I'm on my way to get my green card to stay down here, so I'm Canada's official burlesque sponsor in America.
That is awesome. Now, what inspired you to become a burlesque performer?
I've always loved pinup and everything vintage. I grew up watching I Love Lucy and all those great shows, and so I started making outfits actually for burlesque performers. So I go to their shows to see what kind of stuff they would need, and the more shows I watched, the more I was like, oh my God, I want to do that. But no one was doing it in my town, so a friend who was helping me put on shows in town was like, why don't you just do this? He's like, I'll put on shows for you. And I was like, okay. So I just took some of the outfits that I had for pinup modeling and started wearing them on stage, and went from there, and I loved it. I loved being on stage. It's just such a great energy with the crowd. So yeah.
So what came first? Was it pinup or burlesque?
For me, it was pinup. That sort of was my like soft entry into the world of like posing and glamour, and that's where I really honed my skills doing my hair and my makeup. And so I bring that on stage with me, and in doing that on stage, that was where people were asking me, like, oh, how do you do that? I want to learn how to do that. And that's how my pinup classes started, by having group classes where I show people how to do this. Because I want everyone to have fabulous hair and makeup, and I just want to live in the vintage 1940s and 50s world.
That's awesome. So do you have any dreams or goals that you have yet to have fulfilled? You've done so much, already, so.
There's a few countries I'd love to go to. I'd love to go down to Australia and tour there. They have an amazing scene for pinup and rockabilly and burlesque. I still want to be Prime Minister of Canada one day. It's going to happen. Little known fact, I have a degree in political science, so
that's awesome.
Really helps me when I'm making my costumes and making the pasties.
That's awesome.
So yeah, after all this, after these fall down here, political office.
I'd vote for you if I was Canadian. So do you have any upcoming events?
Yeah, I'm going to be coming back to Las Vegas, Review Las Vegas. I'll be here from April 21st to 25th, I think. I'm going to be competing in the Miss People Las Vegas pageant, so
awesome.
Fingers crossed I get the title. There's lots of amazing competitors in it too, so I'm really looking forward to meeting all of them. Just working with such a great team.
That's awesome. And for people that want to know more about your shows and Bettina May, do you have a website?
Yeah, I have Bettina.ca is where you can find everything that I do. And then also if you want to just do stuff about my pinup class, it's pinupclass.com.
That's awesome. So thank you so much for being on the show. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, it's great.
Was there anything else you'd like to say to Pinup America?
Keep rolling those curls, ladies.
Ladies and gentlemen, Las Vegas Zone, Cha-Cha Velour! Such a pleasure to finally meet you in person. Wow! Oh, Renee LaRue, get your
Hi, this is Becky Lee, Las Vegas correspondent for Pinup America, and I am here at the beauty bar in the beautiful Las Vegas, here with Vincent Drambuie. Who is Vincent Drambuie?
Vincent Drambuie is international burlesque host, pinup host, who travels the world in search of beautiful pinup girls and burlesque queens. He's also a little mix of Vincent Price, a little bit of Ed Wood, and just a dash of Cary Grant and a whole lot of Rat Pack.
So then who inspires you, or what inspires you?
Vintage inspires me. Old movies especially, from like Turner Classic Movies. That's a big vintage thing for me right now. I love the style, the class. Art Deco inspires me, 50s pinups and car culture, and Las Vegas culture really inspires me.
Well, we're at the perfect place, aren't we?
Yeah, beautiful place, isn't it? Beats the hell out of Branson.
So, are there any questions that you've been dying for someone to ask you and nobody has ever asked? And how would you answer that question?
The big question I always wanted to be asked is, Vincent, are you single? And nobody's asked me that. Becky Lee hasn't asked me that, which is a major disappointment in my life at this time. I mean, just look at you. You're fabulous. And I would take you home, show you off to mom and dad, and then you can make us all cake. Wouldn't that? It would be amazing.
That would be fabulous.
That would.
Yes.
You want to meet my mom and dad?
Of course.
No, you don't. You lie. What the hell?
So then, do you have any upcoming events?
Yes, I've got a lot of shows coming up. The one I'm really excited about is the Jake the Alligator Man Bride of Jake bachelor party. Jake is a half man, half alligator sideshow attraction.
I know him very well.
He's half man, half alligator. He traveled around the country as a sideshow oddity. People would pay 50 cents to see him. Well, now he resides down in Long Beach, Washington. And they every year have a big birthday party for him. And they bring in some of the best burlesque and pinup girls from around the country. Portland, Oregon is really being represented this year. They have Nina Nightshade coming up, Itty Bitty Bang Bang, Megan Mayhem, and Charlotte Truce, I believe, are coming up as well.
And I will be there as
Becky
well.
will be there. Becky is a former bride of
Well, I
Jake.
still am.
The divorce papers have not come through yet.
So if people want to know more about Vincent, do you have a website, or where can they go to learn about Vincent Drambuie?
Restroom Walls is a really good place to find out things about me. Phone numbers, address, emails. Or you can just go to my Facebook page, Vincent Drambuie, or just Google me, because I like to Google people. I'm Googling you right now.
So, do you have anything else you'd like to share with Pinup America?
I really love what Pinup America is doing. I love how they embrace the do-it-yourself culture. Beautiful girls defining their own style of beauty. Guys working on their own cars. Roller derby girls. I just love that whole do-it-yourself attitude. That's one thing that makes America such a great country in my opinion.
Well, thank you so much, Vincent, for being on the show.
Well, thank you very much for having me, and thank you, Pinup America.
I am here in Las Vegas with pinup model Luxe, and I'm going to ask her a few questions. So, how did you become a pinup model?
All right, I'm going to start this interview off by saying I'm a lot less interesting in real life than I may seem anywhere else, and I probably don't seem really that interesting, so I'm setting the bar really low for myself right now. So, okay, I was barbacking in a casino here in Vegas, and I was a model barback, and my first photo shoot was for a Z card that they did for us, and I fell in love. I just couldn't get enough, and I decided that's what I wanted to do. I've always been in love with the 40s and 50s, and so it was just kind of natural for me to go.
So then who or what inspires you?
A little bit of everything. I get inspiration from anything around me. I'll see random stuff. This back here, some weird stuff on the wall over here, and I'll be like, I want to shoot here, I want to do this. My husband's always like, that's a dirty wall. Why do you want to shoot with that? And I'm like, don't worry about it. He doesn't understand. But I'm big on the 40s. I know my tattoos kind of make me seem like a rockabilly girl, but I'm definitely more of a vintage girl.
And do you have any upcoming events?
Yeah, I'm actually begging for votes right now for the Ink and Iron Pinup contest.
Vote for Lisa!
Annoying. I'm sorry, guys, but it's a necessary evil. It's It's an awesome contest, and I'm just hoping to make it into the top 12 to get on stage. We're also doing the Vintage Suits by Mary swimsuit competition at Viva this year at the pool party on Sunday. So if you've got a vintage swimsuit, be sure to be there early because they cut the doors when capacity fills up. And it did about noon last year, so get early. It's going to be fun. There's some awesome prizes there. Like I tell Mary all the time, I'm like, I'm not going to host this anymore because I want to enter. The prizes are killer.
And is there anybody, any celebrity that you just get choked up with, or is someone that you get really starstruck
I don't
by?
get starstruck very often, but I love Terry Crews. You know, he's the big black guy for White Chicks. He's also in, he's on Everybody Hates Chris. He's the dad. He is the funniest guy I have ever seen in my life, and I would go totally Bieber fever for Terry Crews if I saw him. I would just, I might pee myself a little bit, I don't know.
So if people want to know more about We So Luxe, do you have a website or?
Yes, www.mypocketpinup.com. Pocket pinup because I'm pocket sized. People ask me that. It's not a sex toy. So I was asked that once. What's a pocket pinup? Yeah, no, it's me. I'm just really short. But yeah, go there or Facebook, you know, or yeah, Google. You might find me next to Vincent, and I don't know. We'll see what happens after that. There might be some videos popping up around on the internet. We'll see, hopefully.
And was there anything else you'd like to say to Pinup America?
No, thank you guys for this opportunity to say hi to everybody and just thank you. I can't thank you enough for the exposure.
Well, thank you for being with us. Okay, bye from Las Vegas.